Welcome back. So this is definitely a treat for all the dog lovers. Tomorrow, the Howl-O-Ween Hounds mega adoption event will be back at Grossmont Center. So we have Darlene White from San Diego Animal Support Foundation and Kathleen of Woofs, both joining us, and a few furry friends as well. Good morning to all of you.
Good morning. Thanks for having us.
Oh, we're so glad to be able to have you on. Darlene, let's talk to you while we look at these adorable doggies. Tell us all about Howl-O-Ween Hounds mega adoption event. What's going to be happening?
So the Howl-O-Ween Hounds mega adoption event is happening. We've been holding these events for some 20 odd years. We gather all of the local rescues and shelters together. There's going to be over 20 at the event on Saturday. Mostly dogs, but we will have about 5 to 10 cats up for adoption as well from one of the shelters that'll be there. But you know, COVID basically shut all of our mega adoption events down, and these events are some of the biggest events that we have going on in the nation right here in San Diego. And fortunately, we're back in action. We're back up to speed, and hopefully we'll be able to hold the rest of our quarterly adoption events going forward. And we team up with Grossmont Center out in La Mesa. They let us have the entire mall. So we are completely taking up the inner corridor of the mall, all the way from Walmart down to Target. So as you can imagine, it's an enormous event.
That's huge. Yeah, the Grossmont Center will be going to the dogs and the cats. And, you know, for people who have been wanting to adopt, we've heard of a few people, obviously, during the pandemic getting pets for their homes. But, you know, to miss out on these mega events, tell us how that's impacted the adoption processes.
Well, a lot of these rescues don't have shelters, so they have been completely shut down without locations to do adoption events, mega adoption events. They haven't been able to feature their pets. And while a lot of people did adopt during the pandemic, unfortunately, that didn't stop dogs still from coming into the shelters and the rescues. So they just didn't have a way to get them adopted. And while a lot of people adopted them during the pandemic, a lot of people returned them when they started going back to work. So we do have a little bit of a crisis on our hands because of that. And groups like Kathleen from Woofs and Wags will be bringing 15 dogs just with her organization alone. She depends on these quarterly adoption events to really feature a lot of the pets. She's one of the largest rescue groups in San Diego, does a really great job. And those are just some of the pets that she's going to have available on Saturday.
Yeah, let's talk to Kathleen, because we want to meet who's there with you. You have quite a crew.
Yes, I have Belle and Star. They're puppies. They're 5 months.
Oh, Kathleen, the shot is freezing a little bit, so hopefully we'll get that back up and going.
And then I got it. And then we have, this is Star, 5-month-old shepherd.
Oh.
And this pretty girl is Oreo. She's an Australian shepherd mix. And then we have this little guy. He's a Spice. He is a Basset Dachshund.
Nice face you got there. And I love how you dressed them up, Kathleen. They're so cute.
Thank you. Well, it is a Halloween event, so we got to keep up with the great costumes.
Oh, and you know, you're one of the many that will be there. Kathleen, tell us real quick, if you could, the importance of having an event like this. Has it been tough for you to, you know, have families to match up with these dogs?
Yes, it has actually. Exactly. No, with COVID in place and everything, we really reduced all of our adoptions. We weren't able to do a lot of things. So it really hurt all of the smaller rescues.
Okay. Yeah, that's important to note. And Darlene, if you could tell us, you said there's 20 organizations that will be there. So how many pets will be there?
20 organizations. Typically, we have about 300 dogs available for adoption, and cats as well. But I would say that this time, first time out of the gate after COVID, we'll have about 150. That's still a huge number of animals in one place. And dogs from Chihuahuas all the way up to the larger breeds. So whatever you're looking for, they're going to have it. There's going to be a lot of puppies and adult dogs. And the event's only 4 hours from 11 to 3. So we I really hope people will come out to Grossmont Center and adopt a pet and bring the whole family. This is a family decision. This shouldn't be a surprise for your family. You should bring the whole family out and come meet your next family
Darlene
member.
and Kathleen, good luck. We hope all of these pets find wonderful homes. Thank you so much for being on this morning.